Hello and welcome to Money Matters. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, a new digital art form using blockchain technology, made a splash earlier this year when a piece by a previously unknown artist sold his NFT for a record $69 million at auction. The deal made him the third most valuable living artist. Since then, NFTs have made inroads into the art world, which has opened the floodgates to collectors whose pockets are bulging with cryptocurrency. So Warren, this is your first NFT, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about this piece?
We call this the dagger of undulating dragon. Undulating dragon refers to the motif that it has. But this is a really old piece of weaponry. It came from about a 3rd century BC, from the Warring States period. So we can clearly identify this one from the Zhao kingdom, which is traditionally known for their warfare.
Warren Cheng's family has been in the antique business since the 1970s. He says the changes in the market combined with an aging customer base made him look for ways to reach out to a new market. He decided to mint NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. These are digital artworks using blockchain technology, the same used for cryptocurrencies, in this case, Ethereum.
To our surprise, the new market is actually really accessible through the NFT. And then we've gotten a lot of questions, a lot of traffic to ask about, oh, tell me about the NFT, and then tell me about this antique.
Normally, NFTs are purely digital and there's only one. But he's minted 30, and they're linked to an actual antique. So buyers don't just get the digital version, but an experience to visit and learn more about the antique through experts, and then the opportunity to bid on the actual item after 6 months. How much did this go for? How much is an NFT for this?
So the first NFT was 0.1 Ethereum, and then we designed a mechanism such that with one sold, the next one have a slight price increase. And that is to promote people to buy earlier. And right now, I think it's at 0.5 Ethereum, so the price actually went up quite substantially.
Warren launched the NFT at Art Basel, the first antique-linked NFT in the world. It was so popular that other antique galleries are asking him to create NFTs for their pieces. Do you have any other NFTs in the pipeline?
Yes, so we have 2 currently being minted. So these are ceremonial weapons from the Ming Dynasty, which is about 400 years ago. And then these weaponry, even though they're for ceremonial use, these are based on actual legendary weapons that were recorded way before that.
And what's the history behind this?
Right, so this is actually based on a weapon from the 3 kingdoms. And then if you play video games, or if you read that part of history, there are very specific weapon assigned to each warrior. The owner of this weapon only had one eye. Legend had it that he got shot with an arrow during a battle, and to boost morale, he pulled out the arrow, ate his own eyeball, and then won the battle. So this weapon belonged to that general.
Wow, okay, you have to be really strong to throw this spear and get any distance on it.
Right. This is also bronze, but a heavier content of copper in it.
Opening the doors to a crypto-hip audience has led to crossover interest in actual antiques, and Warren's gallery accepts crypto payments in Bitcoin and Ethereum.
During Art Basel, I would say 10 minutes after they seen this NFT, they started asking, oh, what about this piece? What about that piece? And then that type of excitement I've never seen in someone who's in their 20s. So that really opens up the door, even though those antiques were not NFTs, but we still take crypto. So they're very happy about that.
How much are they willing to kind of spend?
I've seen them drop 10 Ethereum even. So that's about 20,000 US dollar, which is a lot.
Substantial.
For someone who just passed by.
Warren isn't the only one sitting up and taking notice of the crypto market. Large auction houses have seen the power of the crypto dollar and are expanding their businesses not only to feature and sell NFTs, but also to accept Bitcoin and Ethereum as payment. Sotheby's NFT sale back in June made $17.1 million US, selling 28 NFTs. 70% of the buyers were new to Sotheby's, and 49% of those bidding were under 40.
As soon as we started to recognize the force and the potential of the NFT marketplace, we also realized that a lot of the high-end purchases were being made through cryptocurrency. And that's when we had, the idea that if we could create that crossover, why not offer some of our higher value traditional, physical artworks, the ability to be paid in cryptocurrency.
Their first auction allowing crypto payments was last May for a Banksy piece that ended up going to a crypto buyer for about $12 million US. The most recent auction for a 101-carat flawless pear-shaped diamond in July was open to both fiat and crypto payments. It went to an anonymous crypto buyer for $12.3 million US. Max Moore of Sotheby's says the crossover in interest between crypto and traditional collectors is becoming more widespread, and the auction house is working to make purchasing, particularly for traditional clients wanting to buy NFTs, easier.
We've had traditional clients buying NFT artworks for the first time, and we've got NFT collectors new to Sotheby's that are now turned on and buying traditional artworks for the first time. We're structuring our focus and our plan to continue converting on both sides that crossover and elevating the discussion again to equate the two.
Blockchain investor and art collector Jehan says the art world is an easy bridge between the crypto and non-crypto world because both see that collecting art takes passion.
NFTs, I think, have become the first real consumer product for crypto. Even though Bitcoin is quite popular, actually not that many people actually have it, and it's still quite clunky. But an NFT is really easy to buy. You can pay with a credit card. You really understand when you have it, and it has a sense of pleasure that really resonates with a person, with a person's soul, its culture, rather than say a financial instrument like Bitcoin. So I think that NFTs have really started to be a gateway drug for people who haven't really been in crypto.
He says NFTs and essentially cryptocurrency have become an equalizer in a market which used to have high entry barriers, both financially and socially.
What digital art and NFTs does is it allows anybody with a phone to become a collector and to be proud of being a collector, because you can buy an artwork, you can collect, you can create your own NFT art collection for $50. It becomes immediately accessible and very democratic and open in ways that the art world has never been known to be, because it really removes a lot of the exclusivity that is baked into the traditional physical fine art world.
NFTs do come with some frustration. Mainly, how do you enjoy or show off your art?
This is one of the real challenges of the NFT art world. The user interface and the experience of NFTs is really subpar. It's not enjoyable. The idea of spending, $1,000, much less $1 million on an NFT, and then holding it up to somebody's face and saying, "Look at my art," it doesn't have the social signal. It doesn't have, the type of pleasure that showing a work on your wall would have.
For now, the floodgates to a new audience and new artists have been opened, and the art market is sitting up and taking notice as the crypto generation become the collectors of the future.